Hello everybody, good afternoon. Wowzers, it's icy here. The sun is shining again and it is just a beautiful day. Very fit to be alive. We are busy, as always I guess, but exceptionally busy right now, just getting things ready. Picked up a bus earlier and had our van break down, which is unfortunate. This is now the third or fourth time with that transmission. I think I'm going to give up on that van. It's starting to cost us more than it's worth. They're looking into it. We haven't heard back yet what that's going to be. Got the camp trailer ready to go here. Had some issues with the slide out. That's all fixed, so that's getting packed. And I got the school bus sent off right now. We got a trailer hitch made for it and put on, and I'm getting some lights figured out for it. I'm hoping to pull the camp trailer with it. We'll see how that goes. If that's too long, then I'll probably pull the cattle trailer instead and put the camp trailer behind the van. So we're getting closer and closer to that day. We're 6 weeks away now, 5.5 weeks, and yeah, time's getting on. So lots of packing done in the house, lots of mess, and we've also managed to just sell a few things. And we've talked to the neighbor, and he's interested in you know, fridge, stove, washer, dryer, things like that. So that saves us moving them. And as our plans are to go off-grid in our new place, some of that stuff won't be good for us anyway. We're better off to get a fridge that's going to be more, yeah, solar panel friendly, I guess. I don't know if that's the right words for it or not, but that's the goal there. So anyway, we still got quite a few critters around here. I've sold some of the goats, and now we're going to harvest quite a bit of meat here this coming week. Put quite a few of those calves in the freezer. Yeah, it's coming together. We're getting there. A bit of a mess and a chaos right now, and quite a bit of uncertainty, and I'm sure most of you are familiar with that right now. Everybody's facing that. We don't know precisely what the future holds. I guess we never do, but with this current situation in the world, it makes it a little bit more troublesome, I guess. I would be lying if I say it's not on our minds as well, and we worry about the elderly, especially in the community. Yeah, I mean, ultimately the issue itself doesn't, or the disease, I guess, doesn't worry us. It's the panic that's associated with it, and everybody freaking out and being unreasonable with their purchases and things like that is more concerning to us than the actual disease or virus. I'm not too worried about catching it. We do worry about, you know, the elderly. We all have them in our lives. We do worry about that. But ultimately, everything's in God's hands. And I think everybody just needs to relax and remember that yeah, if you're worried about dying, then I'd recommend getting right with God. And if you are right with God, then really dying shouldn't scare you. I know where I'm going. I'm not worried about that. I suppose we do worry about suffering. Nobody enjoys that. But there too, we have a comfort in knowing that all those that follow Christ can expect suffering of one kind or another. Yeah, I don't know. God will help you through this. He'll bring us through this. There's no need to freak out and panic. Just make the best of it. And you know what? Maybe this will give a lot of families more opportunity to spend time with their family, with their children, that you maybe normally wouldn't have had, I guess. But in the long run, we're all going to get through this, and it's all going to turn out fine. And there's just no need to panic. We're going to look back sometime and see it was all not as bad as what they're making it out to be. I do wish that the media was kind of put in its place, I guess, because I think they're adding to the panic here by making all these headlines that sell lots of papers and sell lots of stories, but it just adds to people's fears and panics. If you start, you know, printing things the way they have been, yeah, I think the media could do a lot to steer this in a better direction and ease everybody's fears. We live in an area in the country that has enormous amounts of food. The United States as well. We grow lots. I don't think anyone needs to worry about going hungry or going without. Really, just share with your neighbors. Be generous. Be kind. Those of us who have lots, we should be now willing to give back. God has blessed us richly, and it's times like these where I think we're called to give back. Give to those who are doing without, who maybe have lost their job. We had that opportunity yesterday. A fellow that I worked with who I know was already going through financial hard times. I found out via that he actually had no food left. him and his wife. And so we had the opportunity to bring a couple of boxes of food to them, and it just makes you feel good all over. And I think, yeah, that's what we should do. We should reach out, help each other, work together, build community, and not just in the immediate community that you know, but maybe it's an opportunity to talk to neighbors that you don't normally talk to, or just reach out to people and be a blessing and give back from all that we've received. So anyway, this is also a reason why, I suppose, we are wanting to go off-grid, why we want to be self-reliant, why we are heading in the direction that we are. We don't want to have to rely onto a system to feed us or clothe us. It's nice to get into a spot, into a position in life where we can grow everything that we need. And I think all of you families that are homesteading already, you know this, you're doing it, right? You're feeding your families from the produce of your land, and it just feels good to be able to do that, to be able to eat meals that are almost 100% off your own land that you've grown. And I think this just highlights the need for that. We've become so dependent as a society on food from other countries and on other people feeding us when we go to work, rather than us taking care of ourselves. Anybody that has a garden or anybody that has a backyard is able to grow some food. And maybe you can't cover all your needs, but you may be able to grow some things that your neighbor can't, and then you can barter and trade with them. And I think it's an opportunity, and we need to look at it that way. And we're excited for that. That was our goal here, to be self-sufficient, and that's still our goal. Be off the grid, growing all our own food, and being able to be a blessing to those around us with selling the produce that we grow. We've always wanted to grow extra and sell, but not at extortionist prices, just reasonable prices, so that everyday families can afford to eat healthy food and not have to go without. So use this as an opportunity to bless those around you, to learn how to grow different things, and learn how to just be more responsible with your funds, with your finances, with your things, your possessions, and reach out to those around you. Just be a blessing. I think it's just such an encouraging time. I think we need to look at it that way, and we will get through this, all of us, but it'll all work out in the long run. So that is a bit of a message from today, and sorry, long-winded. I get called that a lot, but that's that message. As far as the rest of this week is pretty well over. I guess it's Thursday now. I'm expecting to get the bus back this week, and then we will start loading it. The weather's been pretty good. We had a couple of cold days. We will now be going back up. Next week's going to be in the pluses, so that's why I'm going to hopefully harvest the animals next week. It's not so cold. It's kind of hard skinning animals when your fingers are freezing, so we'll look forward to that next week. Also, the roof here behind me, I'm waiting for warmer weather for that too. We could do it in cooler weather, but we know it's going to warm up and we still have time. So hopefully next week we'll tackle that as well. All the steel is here. I picked it up the other day, still sitting on that trailer. So we'll get that on the roof, and that'll finish that project off as far as I know. Yeah. So then I can get the cattle trailer ready. We use this car trailer. I have a top for it, and I'll show that in some other video maybe when we put it on. But we built a top. It just sits on top of that cattle trailer, and we'll bolt that on. So that's ready to go. And then we have some more stuff cleaning up here. I've been cleaning in the shop too. Get tools, organizing some stuff I've never used, either sell it or give it away or throw it out. I found a whole bunch of broken things in the toolbox too. I don't know why you keep these things, and thinking that it's going to be handy one day. But anyway, so we clean that up, get rid of that. And yeah, just getting excited. We're getting closer and closer to the day. We still have not found where exactly we're going, but we do plan to do a video here shortly, just kind of detailing and highlighting what it is we're looking for, and which areas we feel would be appropriate based on that, which areas would give us just the things that we, yeah, I guess in times like this or whatever, it's nice to live in an area where you can have all the stuff that you need in your locale. So not everywhere in this country is suited for that. So there are certain places that we have in mind, and we'll put a video out coming up soon. I'm not sure exactly when, probably next week, discussing that more in detail. And yeah, I guess you'll find out then where we're headed. So that's it for now. We'll attach some footage to here of just the chaos that is our lives at the moment, and just hope everybody stays safe, stays healthy. And yeah, we thank you very much for watching, and we'll talk to you later.